he's on the access road, I'm on the freeway, and I just see like 3 or 4 like bright orange like flashes and a loud bang, like ta 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 ta. And all I could think was, damn, like that guy had a gun. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about never, ever, 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 ever act on emotion. Never act on emotion, because you're gonna say or do something stupid that you don't even want to do. You're gonna say or do something stupid that's gonna cost you your life through your actions that you're doing, and it's just not worth it. I have been in situations before in my life where I've acted on emotion and I've done some stupid things, like things I can't take back that I wish I could take back. Embarrassing things, like where I embarrassed myself, where I made a fool of myself, you know? And dude, I'm telling you, it's not worth it. Another thing about that is that when you allow someone to get you in an emotional state, essentially it's kind of like they control you, you know? If they can get you in an emotional state, they pretty much own you. They're living rent-free in your mind, taking up all that space that you could be doing something productive with, and it's just not worth it at all. But let me take it a step back real quick. I mean, everyone gets emotional. We all go through emotional stages, like men and women alike. Some emotions are positive, some emotions are negative. And obviously, I'm talking about the negative emotions here. Getting emotional on things can have like lifelong consequences, in the sense of like, from everything as large as like, you know, someone killing somebody or doing something like that where you end up in jail or prison for the rest of your life, to something as simple as impulse buying at a store. All of those things have consequences. One of them will leave you broke, possibly not even able to pay your rent. The other one will leave you in jail. You lose your family, your friends, all your time for however long, and they tell you when to eat, they tell you when to get up, go to sleep, and you gotta like constantly be looking over your back for the rest of your life while you're in there, because you can't trust anyone. So one of the biggest things that I myself am also working on, because I'm not perfect either, is like self-control. So we gotta practice self-control. And with practicing self-control, the next thing is you gotta figure out what's worth fighting for and what's not worth fighting for to you. You know, there are certain things that might be worth fighting for, and I don't always mean physical altercations. It could be like an argument, it could be burning a bridge, cutting ties with people. What ultimately is worth the trouble for you to end something like that? Is it worth it? You know, while you're in your emotional state, you know, I don't know the exact saying, but there's a lot of things like never agree to something when you're happy, and never like, you know, tell somebody something while you're mad. Like write it down, read it the next day when you're calm, and then, you know, see how you feel about that, you know? Never just act on it. It'll do stupid things to you. Another thing to keep in mind is like, not everyone values life as much as you think that, like if you value life a lot, you would never take no one's life, right? But obviously, maybe if someone pushes you to your limits, you never know, like a life or death situation or a loved one. Well, there are people that would take your life for a lot less, and not everyone puts the same value on life as like you and I may. So always keep that in the back of your mind. The person that I'm dealing with, what kind of day did they have? What type of week or month, year have they had? Maybe they went through a divorce. Maybe they've had a miserable life since they were kids, you know? Maybe they weren't brought up right. Maybe they didn't have anyone to bring them up. This person could be struggling with all those problems in the back of their head, and now you're about to be the one thing that sets them off that day. And they might not have the same value of life for you. And one story that comes to my mind, it's a little off topic from that, but still kind of on topic, is that one time I was going through a drive-through and a guy was mad that I cut him off, but really I didn't cut him off. It's kind of hard to explain how the drive-through looked. But basically, he wanted to go in front of me. I was already in line, but he was kind of saying, you know, hey, my car's almost in there, just let me in. I don't know, maybe I should have let him in. But then there was the part of me that said, dude, just get in line. Like, I had to go all the way to the back of the line and make a U-turn to come back in the line, do the same thing. This guy started throwing his hands up. You got some people in the back seat that start coming out of their car. Like, they step out, and then, like, I don't know, I guess he kind of tells them, hey, like, come back in the car, guys. And he has his girlfriend in the passenger seat. So part of me thinks he's trying to save face by, you know, not looking stupid in front of his girlfriend. So anyway, he ends up driving away. He leaves, and I think that's the end of that. I pick up my order. I'm leaving the drive-thru of Taco Bell. Then when I pull onto the access road, because this is right by a freeway, he pulls up from like the business next door to Taco Bell, pulls up right beside me, and he starts like pretty much like flashing his lights. Anyway, these guys are throwing their hands up in the air. They're chasing me. They actually enter the freeway ramp as I do. They're behind me. They're side by side with me. They end up actually exiting the freeway. And as they're exiting the freeway, we're side by side driving he's on the access road, I'm on the freeway, and I just see like 3 or 4 like bright orange like flashes and a loud bang, like ta 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 ta. And all I could think was, damn, like that guy had a gun and like he fired it. Now, I don't think he was aiming at me. Maybe he was just shooting it up in the air, like kind of to scare me or rile me up. But that really brought some insight. Like, dude, I cannot be fucking around like this. Like, even though for me it was like, dude, get in the back of the line, but you don't know, like these people could be road ragers. He could have been drunk. I mean, this was nighttime, you know? So, damn. So watch out, dude. You gotta like watch out, take care of yourself out there. One of the things that I kind of touched up on earlier was, depending on what the emotion is, like if you're mad and you say something to the wrong person and it's someone that's actually really, really important to you, you're gonna burn some bridges that you may not be able to repair. And once you say those things that are like ugly to that person, like there's no taking it back. Even if they forgive you, even if they say, I accept your apology, like they know in the back of their head, they know what you were thinking. They know that you might still have those ideas and thoughts in your head, whatever they may be. Even if you didn't mean them, they're gonna think you meant it, you know? You really gotta watch out with that stuff. You're gonna burn a lot of bridges, important bridges, lifelong bridges, that people that would have been there for you through thick and thin are just gonna leave, and they're not gonna support you in any way. So watch out for that, because I've been through this too. After I say something nasty, I regret it, dude. I always regret it. Even for people that like even people who like I know deserved to get told what I told them. Sometimes I'll just regret it, dude. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just don't want that negativity just clinging onto me, you know? It just takes a lot of energy to hate somebody. It takes a lot of energy to just waste on like spiting someone or something, you know? It's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it. And I keep looking down here because I have my little notes right here, so I'm kind of reading off the notes. But getting into a fight over something dumb like that, it shows the other person your weakness. Once somebody knows how they can pull at your strings, essentially they can control you. They can control you in the sense that if they know what your weakness is, if they know how to pull your strings, they can have you do things for them or act a certain way or garner favor from you in some shape or form. And essentially that's kind of like control. Like you've become their little zombie that they can control, you know? And you act stupid. All they gotta do is give you that little smirk, that little stupid nod or whatever, and it's gonna set you off. You're gonna get mad because you just want to let them have it, you know? And then look, there you go, you lost your job just like that. Or there you go, like now you're in jail, you know, over something stupid like that. And they're still walking out free, and they're the victim, you know? Even though they were the ones who made you mad in the first place and did everything to make you mad, they'll be the victim because you didn't have self-control over yourself. Always stay in control, always. Always make sure you're cool, calm, collected. Sit back, relax, listen to what they're saying. Know that they are trying to get in your head. Know that they are trying to get a reaction from you. Know that they are trying to get control over you. Know that the minute you set off, that shit's gonna be all over social media, on everybody's phones, circling around, and that reputation will last with you forever. It'll also make you look like you're stupid, like you're weak-minded, you have no self-control, anyone can set you off, you're a loose cannon. Don't let anyone do that to you. Don't let anyone have that type of control over you. If it makes you feel better, you can also do the same type of control tactics in reverse to them. I've actually seen where people will be trying to rile you up, trying to get you all stirred up and mad, and you just sit back, dude. Just sit back. Just be cool. And like, they will get more and more mad, more upset that they can't upset you. They're spending all this energy yelling, screaming, stomping, throwing their arms around, throwing things at you. And they will get more and more upset because you are not acting. You're not reacting. This works for like enemies or whatever, like other people, like other guys or girls. This works even with your boyfriend or girlfriend, you know, like men act stupid sometimes. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Women act stupid too, but where I say that the men act stupid is that they're not in control of their own emotions and their own actions. So they end up doing something stupid, even though the woman is like in his face, pointing her finger and slapping around and all this and that. What they should do is just leave, dude. Just leave. Just walk out. It ain't worth it. Like, the police won't be on your side, even if anything does happen. Like, nothing good can come out of it. Just leave. Just show her, you know what? I can leave. I don't need you. I don't need this. I respect myself, and I respect you enough to not freaking smack you or something. Just leave, dude. I'm telling you, it's the best decision you can make. Don't, like, if a woman or even a man, like, they're fighting against each other, stay calm, dude. Just, that's the best. It sounds stupid, but trust me, when someone, anybody, it doesn't have to be your boyfriend or girlfriend, it could be just a regular person that's acting stupid. Talk to them as if they were a child. Talk to them like, all right, check it out. Like, if a 3 or 5-year-old was throwing a tantrum in front of you, would you react all crazy? No, you'd be like, no, it's okay. Look, just behave, just calm, stop, stay calm, stop. It's all right. You wouldn't really pay them any attention. You'd kind of like, you'd let them throw their tantrum and let them know that that behavior is unacceptable. You're going to do the exact same thing to these grown adults who don't know how to act. You know, you have someone in your face throwing their fingers at you, waving at you. Just stay calm. Just let them know, hey, when you're calm, I'll talk to you. You keep acting up, I'm just going to walk out. And do that. Just walk out. Mean that shit and walk out. Don't let people talk to you like that. Don't let anyone disrespect you like that. That's stupid. And by you getting involved in it, you're only going to end up making yourself lose. You're going to end up losing because you're going to get emotional because they're going to say something stupid that's going to not sit well with you or not sit right with you. Especially if it's your boyfriend or girlfriend. They know every single button to press. They know every single thing that makes you mad. They know every single thing that makes you mad, agitated, makes you just not feel good. Like, they can cut deep, boyfriends and girlfriends. You know, they know your insecurities. They've lived with you for a long time now. They've dated you for a long time. They can do some damage if you let them. So don't let them. And even when they do try to go at some insecurities, because there's always going to be one person that goes after an insecurity, dude, just know that they are intentionally trying to get a reaction out of you when they get to that point. They're trying to get to you. They're trying to get you emotionally invested so they can hurt you. Don't even accept it. They're not even saying it because maybe they do mean it, but they're probably not even saying it because they even mean it. They're just doing it because they're just, you know, war is bad. You know, anything goes in war sometimes. And this is one of those things where anything goes. They will say whatever it takes, because I've done it too, where I'll say the most meanest, ugliest thing just so I can like end it right away. But then again, you know, aftermath is like, damn, yeah, maybe I took it a little too far there. Anyway, I don't really know where else I was going with this, but that's pretty much all I have to say. I mean, I'm trying to point out some of the pros and cons of, you know, staying in control, not getting emotional. A lot of the pros are you're going to keep yourself out of a lot of trouble. You'll also be able to think clearer since nobody's controlling your mind, you know. That's all it is. It's control, you know. Someone gets in your mind, they kind of own you. They can make you react. Don't let people do that. It's stupid. Anyway, that's all I have to say today. I hope y'all have a good day.